बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। दिस इज़ हमना बिन्त शहजाद। डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आज के इस वीडियो लेसन में हम देखेंगे साइंस 5 का यूनिट नंबर 2 एंड द टाइटल ऑफ यूनिट इज़ माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म। माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म की हम सारी डिटेल पढ़ चुके हैं कि ये क्या होते हैं, इनकी क्या टाइप्स होती हैं, बैक्टीरिया, वायरस एंड फंजाई, ये कौन सी बीमारियां कॉज करते हैं और कौन सी बीमारियां हमारे पास जो होती हैं वो फैलने वाली हैं, एक से दूसरे इंसान को लगने वाली हैं, कौन सी नॉन कॉन्टीजियस है, ये सारी चीज़ें हम देख चुके हैं, इनके फ़ायदे क्या क्या हैं। अब हम एक्सरसाइज देखेंगे। टेक द करेक्ट ऑप्शन। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज नॉट अ मेन ग्रुप ऑफ माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म? इट्स ऑप्शन बी, प्लांट्स. Yeast used for baking bread is an example of a which group of microorganism? It's option C, fungus. Mushroom belongs to option C, fungi. Which one is a bacterial disease? It's option C, tuberculosis. Which of the following is not an effective way to prevent the spread of germs? It's basically option D, sharing food with someone sick. Which one is not a contagious disease? It's option C, cancer. Fungi and bacteria help cause a fallen tree to decompose into the soil. What do you predict will happen to the soil? Yes. अब आपके पास option C है. Now, a vaccine is used to control option D, COVID-19. Write a proper term against each statement. Living things that cannot survive outside the living things. It's virus. Living things that are found everywhere, microorganisms. A disease which spreads from person to person, contagious. Living thing that breaks down the dead bodies is decomposers. Now, answer the following questions briefly. For each group, bacteria, virus and fungi, give one example. For example, sore throat, polio and mushroom. Now, can you give an example of a disease caused by a bacteria, a virus and a fungus? Yes. Bacteria से tuberculosis, fungus से yeast infection and virus से polio. Now, option C, what are decomposers? Decomposers are the organisms that break down dead plants, animals and other organic matter into simpler substance. This process helps recycle nutrients back into the soil which plants need to grow. Without decomposers, dead matter would pile up and important nutrients would be lost. Now, question number 4. How do you think microorganisms might be involved in making food? Microorganisms are tiny living things like bacteria, yeast and molds that are involved in making many kinds of foods. For example, making a bread. Yeast is a type of microorganism used in making bread. When yeast is added to dough, it feeds on sugar and produces carbon dioxide gas. This gas makes dough rise, which helps the bread become light and fluffy. Fermenting foods. Bacteria are used in fermentation to make foods like yogurt, cheese and pickles. These bacteria help to turn milk into yogurt by breaking down lactose, the sugar in the milk, into lactic acid, which gives yogurt its sour taste. Now, question number 5. How do you think a common cold might spread through a classroom? A common cold can spread easily in the classroom because of how we interact with each other and touch things. Coughing and sneezing. When someone with the cold coughs or sneezes, tiny droplets of mucus that contain the cold virus can fly into the air. If someone else breathes in the droplets, they can catch the cold. Touching the surface. The virus can also spread when someone with the cold touches the things like desks, doorknobs or books. If another person touches the same surface and then touches their face, eyes, nose or mouth, they can get virus too. Close contact. When students sit close together, they can easily pass the cold through handshake, hugs or sharing items like pencils or eraser. I hope आपको वीडियो लेसन पसंद आया होगा। एक नए वीडियो लेसन के साथ हम फिर मिलेंगे, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़।